67. Dear Kiddo, take my hand into darkness. Baby-Cation or bust. Spoiler, it was a flaming pile of nope. I loved Mom. Honest, I did. But pregnancy flipped her quirks into a Broadway-worthy freak show. She wasn't just eccentric anymore. She was gunning for the starring role in Saint Tantrum, the Emotional Tornado Diaries. And there I was, the doofus sidekick, dodging her drama cyclones with a busted umbrella and a face that screamed, "Did I sign up for this?" The warning lights were blinking way back in Helper, Utah. A postcard-perfect speck of nowhere stinking with Mom's passive-aggressive perfume. I'll save the gory details for another chapter. Grab some popcorn, but picture her throwing a meltdown so savage it'd make a toddler bow in awe. Why? Because I talked to another woman. Not flirted, not swooned, just chatted. In her presence. Apparently, that's a felony in Mom court. Guilty till proven groveling. From then on, her insecurities screeched like a car alarm in a library. Non-stop and unhinged. One moment shines like a cursed sitcom pilot. We're shacked up in a Moab hotel. Walls so thin you could hear a mouse sneeze. And after days of enthusiastic lovin' loud enough to rattle the rafters, I float the idea of a timeout. Why? I didn't want our floor mates starting a betting pool on our stamina. Call me considerate, right? Wrong. To her, it was like I'd proposed naming the kid after my high school crush. She hit me with, "You're withdrawing affection." Like I'd just yanked her heart's Wi-Fi plug. In her head, this was one step shy of locking her in an emotional dungeon. I tried reasoning, but her logic was a funhouse maze designed by a drunk gremlin. And I'm stumbling around like a concussed lab rat. She wouldn't let it go. Kept jabbing me with it like she'd tattoo love denier on my forehead if she could. I was waiting for a plane to skywrite it over the desert. It only got uglier. Like a snowball of our romance careening down a hill of jagged regrets and unpacked baggage. She booted me before I could even warm her couch, shrugging off my plea that this was a fast track to Crazyville. I wasn't even hamming it up, just laying out the obvious, but she flung me out quicker than you'd chuck curdled yogurt. Then came the Baby-Cation brainstorm. I'm broke. Broke like counting lint as currency broke. Savings, vaporized. Credit card, maxed out like it's starring in a debt horror flick. My job, teetering on the edge. One sick day from a pink slip. I break it down, slow and loud like I'm coaching a malfunctioning Siri. If I skip work, I am toast. She stares, blank as a cat judging a dog's dance moves, then drops this zinger. Why not just slap it on your credit card? I cackled, full on, wheezing, almost fainted cackled. It was that or yeet myself into traffic. Why didn't I think of that? Just swipe my magic plastic wand that poops money. Dumb me, fretting over pesky details like owing my soul to Visa, when Mom's living in a fantasy where bucks are confetti and bills are for peasants. Looking back, I should have YOLO'd the Baby-Cation. Maybe my boss would have given me a medal for career kamikaze, or maybe Mom would have coughed up the cash, LOL, psych. She'd rather pay in expired Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Instead, I clung to my job and dignity, while she clung to her sob story of me as the heartless Grinch who'd rather hoard pennies than frolic in her dreamland. Storm clouds were piling up, kiddo, and, spoiler, they're about to unleash a Category 5 shitstorm. Buckle up, the best is yet to come.